welcome back as we continue further along with Tasha's Cauldron of Everything and continuing on with the Artificer. We're going to look next at the Battlesmith. So at the beginning here, they actually give you some background information on them. Armies require protection, and someone has to put things back together if defenses fail. A combination of protector and medic. So notice the two things there. A battlesmith is an expert at defending others and repairing both material and personnel. To aid in their work, battlesmiths are accompanied by a steel defender, a protective companion of their own creation. Many soldiers tell stories of nearly dying before being saved by a battlesmith and a steel defender. In the world of Eberron, battlesmiths played a key role in House Canis' work on battle constructs and in the original Warforged and after the last war. These artificers led efforts to aid those who were injured in the war's horrific battles. So just like the others, at level 3 you get a tool proficiency. Here you gain proficiency with smith's tools. If you already have this proficiency, you gain proficiency with one other type of artisan's tool of your choice. Just like the others, you got your own little list of special spells here. You always have certain spells prepared after you reach particular levels in this class, as shown in the Battlesmith spells table. These spells count as artificer spells for you, but they don't count against the number of artificer spells you prepare. So here they are at 3rd level, Heroism and Shield are some good ones. 5th, Branding Smite and Warding Bond. At 9, Aura of Vitality and Conjure Barrage. At 13, Aura of Purify and Fire Shield. And 17, that's Aura of Purity and Fire Shield. And 17, Banishing Smite and Mass Cure Wounds. So on from there, they mention the Battle Ready. Your combat training and your experiments with magic have paid off in 2 ways. One, you gain proficiency with martial weapons. So now they get the martial weapons, something the others didn't really have. When you attack with a magic weapon, you can use your intelligence modifier instead of strength or dex modifier for the attack and damage rolls. So again, you can use your intelligence for the DC of your spells that you cast for your attack and damage. You get the best of everything. And then they mention the Steel Defender. Your tinkering has born you a companion, a Steel Defender. It's friendly to you and your companions, and it obeys your commands. See its game statistics in the Steel Defender stat block, which uses your proficiency bonus in several places. You determine the creature's appearance, and whether it has 2 legs or 4, your choice has no effect on its game stats. So they're really very vague about what this Steel Defender can look like. I guess as long as it's pretty much anything you can imagine with 2 legs or 4, it's perfectly fine. Now notice they don't mention anything about flying or swimming, so I assume it does have to have legs and move on land. In combat, the defender shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action, unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take another action. So it's always going to go with dodge until you tell it different. That action can be one in its stat block or some other action. If you're incapacitated, the defender can take any action of its choice, not just dodge. So if you're incapacitated, you can do pretty much what it wants. If the mending spell is cast on the defender, it regains 2d6 hit points. So that's going to be very easy with mending to cure this thing or repair it back up. If it has died within the last hour, you can use your smith's tools as an action to revive it, provided you're within 5 feet of it and you expend a spell slot of 1st level or higher. So that's pretty cheap. The defender returns to life after 1 minute with all its hit points restored. So that's pretty good. At the end of a long rest, you can create a new Steel Defender if you have Smith's tools with you. If you already have a defender from this feature, the first one immediately perishes. The defender also perishes if you die. So looking at the Steel Defender, you can see it's a medium construct. Got an armor class of 15, not bad. Hit points will be 2, plus your intelligence modifier, and then 5 for every Artificer level. So it's going to move up in hit points just as the Artificer will. Speed of 40, that's pretty good, faster than what most are going to be. You can see the stats here, strength and con at 14. The other one's not much to them. There's a little saving throws. They mentioned skills, damage, immunities, poison, condition immunities, charmed, exhausted, poison. Has dark vision out to 60. Passive perception here. Languages, understands the languages you speak. And they mentioned down here under it, vigilant. The defender can't be surprised. Under actions, force empowered rend. It's a melee weapon attack. Your spell attack modifier to hit within a reach of 5 feet. One target you can see can be hit for 1d8 plus your proficiency bonus force damage. So whatever your proficiency bonus is, roll a 8-sider, and that'll be the damage. It's also got repair 3 times a day. The magical mechanisms inside the defender restore 2d8 plus your proficiency bonus hit points to itself or to one construct or object within 5 feet. So that's pretty neat. It could repair itself or something else which is close to it. Reaction, deflect attack. The defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see that is within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against a creature other than the defender. So there you can see it could give something else attacking disadvantage, which is always good to have right there. So continuing on here, now we're just at 5th level. 5th level, you can attack twice rather than once. Whenever you take the attack action on your turn, always good. At 9th level, they mention Arcane Jolt. You've learned new ways to channel arcane energy to harm or heal. When either you hit a target with a magic weapon attack, or your steel defender hits a target, you can channel magical energy through the strike to create one of the following effects. First, the target takes an extra 2d6 force damage, and then second, choose one creature or object you can see within 30 feet of the target. Healing energy flows into the chosen recipient, restoring 2d6 points. So you can do an extra 2d6 force damage or 2d6 restoring hit points to someone. You can use this energy a number of times equal to your intelligence modifier, minimum of 1, but you can do so no more than once on a turn. You regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. And then lastly here they have it 15th level improved defender. Your Arcane Jolt and Steel Defender have become more powerful. The extra damage and the healing of your Arcane Jolt both increase to 4d6, so that'll double them. Your Steel Defender gains a +2 bonus to armor class. And then lastly, whenever your Steel Defender uses its deflect attack, the attacker takes force damage equal to 1d4 plus your intelligence modifier. So there's everything we have for the Battlesmith. I hope you liked this video. Good luck and good gaming.